Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. Today I'm going to make baker style chicken patties. You can also call them chicken puff pastries. These are super crispy with chicken filling inside and amazing in taste. You can enjoy them with mayonnaise or ketchup, and you can add it to your daily routine at tea time as a snack. You can give them to your children. Your children are absolutely going to love it, and this is a healthy snack as it's homemade. So without any further delay, let's get straight towards the video. First of all, I have taken a bowl of ice and chilled water. With that, I'm adding 1 cup of butter into it. I've taken melted butter and I'm gonna refrigerate it for like 4 hours. So I've taken a separate bowl and added 100 ml water into it. With that, I'm taking 1 egg and adding into this water, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon salt with it. So you can take salt, you can take red salt or whatever you like. With that, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. You can also take powdered sugar from the market or use the raw sugar and turn it into a powder form. I'm adding 4 tablespoons oil, and I'm gonna mix it well with the help of a fork. Or you can also use a mixture or a beater or even a whisk. Once it's turned out to be yellowish and mixed well, we're going to add all-purpose flour into it. I'm taking 500 grams of all-purpose flour, and then we're going to knead it. So I'm adding flour, and after that we're going to knead it. These all things are available on any supermarket. You can just go and buy them out. So I'm kneading with my hand. If you don't like to knead it with your hand, or you don't like it that the mixture stick to your hand, you can wear a glove or just apply some oil onto your hands. So the kneading is completely done. I'm going to place a lid onto it and gonna place it in the refrigerator fridge for 20 minutes after covering it out. I'm gonna place some oil onto it as well, and you can see the kneading is completely done. You can use a cling sheet to cover it up, or a plate or a lid, whatever you like, and then place it into a refrigerator. I'm using a plate. With that, we're going to move to the next process. Or 4 hours are done. The mixture of like butter and water has turned out to be hard. The butter onto it has turned out to be hard. Now we're going to separate it, remove it from water, and gonna squeeze it onto a plate. So you can just follow the same process like I'm doing it. Just follow it up with the help of a knife. I'm doing it, and you can follow it up. So squeezing might be a little hectic. I mean, it's gonna make your hand a little cold because it's on the ice water. You can also wear gloves, or like you can take a cloth and then squeeze the water out of it. I'm placing this squeezed water onto a separate plate, and you can do the same process. And this might gonna freeze your hand, so be careful. So almost all the butter is separated from the ice water. Now we are going to move towards the next process. That's gonna be mashing the butter onto the plate with the help of your hand, and then we're going to set it and let it freeze for like 1 hour. So you can see that there are some ice cubes in the butter. You can just take them out, and you can just take the rest of the water out of this bowl. Now I'm going to place it into the freezer for 1 hour and let it rest. Okay, moving to the filling part, I've taken a pan, placed some oil onto it. With that, I'm taking an onion and I've chopped it into smaller pieces. I'm gonna fry it until it turns out to be brown. So you can see the onions are getting fried. Why don't you just go and hit the subscribe button? Once you're gonna hit the subscribe button, you will see a bell icon, hit it, and you will be updated by my latest videos. Now you can see the 2 minutes are done and onions are turned out to be a little pinkish. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped carrots. I've taken some carrots, peeled them off, and chopped it into smaller pieces. I'm going to add it into it. I've not taken that much of carrot because I don't like it more. You can add it according to your flavor or your preference, and you can add more of the carrots and less of the onions. It's up to you. But then I'm taking 2 green chilies and I've chopped them as well into smaller, very smaller pieces. And I'm gonna mix it with the help of a wooden spoon. I'm not gonna use a steel or a metallic spoon onto a non-stick frying pan or any pan that's non-stick, because it's gonna take out the layer of this non-stickness and then gonna make your pan look more dirty, and that's gonna make your pan look spoiled. So with that, I'm adding salt. You can add it according to your taste. I've added 1.5 teaspoon salt, and I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoon black pepper. With that, I'm going to mix it for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna fry it, and then we're going to move to the next process. Mix it well until the oil is out of these vegetables, and then we're going to move to the next process. Now I'm going to take some chicken. I have taken it and I have boiled some chicken. Like, you can use the breast piece, or you can use the boneless, or you can use as the bone pieces, and then you are going to shred chicken out of the bone. But when it's like boneless chicken, then it's easy to shred. So it's up to you, whatever you like, you can take it. So I fry this chicken with these vegetables, and now I'm going to move to the next process. That's adding like coriander. I've taken some coriander, chopped it into smaller pieces, and I've added into it and gonna mix it with the help of a wooden spoon so that the coriander is mixed quite well and all the vegetable and the chicken is mixed as well. So you can mix the coriander part. If you don't like the coriander part, you can mix it. With that, I'm adding all-purpose flour, about 2 tablespoons. Mix it quite well with the help of a wooden spoon again. Okay, for boiling the chicken, you can add some salt onto the chicken and some garlic and ginger paste with some black pepper. Now add 1/4 cup of milk and mix it quite well so that the milk is absorbed completely into the mixture, into the stuffing. So the stuffing is about to be ready once the milk is absorbed, and then we're going to set it aside and going to move towards the pastry part. So you can see that the milk is completely absorbed into the mixture. Now I'm going to place it aside. Now moving to the next process, which was the dough part. I've placed the dough for a rest for a few minutes, and I'm gonna take out of the bowl. Now you can see the dough has set, and now I'm gonna place some all-purpose flour on the surface where we're going to spread this dough, and gonna roll the dough with the help of a roller. I'm gonna spread some all-purpose flour on the dough as well so that it does not stick to the roller and it does not stick with the surface as well. So you can see that I'm rolling it. You can just follow the same process like I'm doing it. And this dough is one of the tastiest. It's gonna make one of the tastiest patties. Now you can see that rolling is one of the difficult parts. So it is gonna take some time because making something delicious takes a lot of time, but it's healthy because it's homemade. It's not out of the bakeries. Those are not healthy for like your stomach or your health. So I've placed that butter into the center of the dough and I've turned it into a square form. So you can just follow the same process like I'm doing it, just do it the same process. After wrapping the butter into the dough, freeze it for 20 minutes and then take it out of the freezer. Now we're going to spread some all-purpose flour again, sprinkle it onto the batter, onto the dough, and then again roll it. Now it's time to roll it again. It's gonna be a little hard, but not that much because waiting for like put it rest for like few minutes so that it turns out to be less harder and it's unfroze. Now I'm going to again wrap it and then freeze it again and again and again. We're going to do this process for like about 5 minutes because this is the part that's gonna make our patties crispy and tasty. So to make something crispy, we have to place it again and again in the freezer and roll it again. So it's gonna make some layers of these patties. This recipe actually takes a lot of time and a lot of hard work as well. So like I'm giving you hard work, I'm working for you guys. Why don't you just go and hit the subscribe button? It's not gonna take that much hard work, like the hard work I'm doing for you guys and for you. I'm finding new recipes for you. All you need to do is just subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you really like my videos, and share it with your friends and your family. So doing this process for 5 times, I'm going to place it aside and move to the next process. That's going to be taking a ball and place an egg into it. With that, I'm taking 2 tablespoons milk and I'm going to add it into this egg. This is going to be an egg wash for our patties. Now with the help of a fork or a whisk, we're going to mix it quite well. Now you can see the color of egg has turned out to be yellow and mixed well. Now I'm going to spread some all-purpose flour onto the surface, and we're going to spread this dough again. And after spreading this dough again, we're going to move to the next process. This is the last time I'm gonna spread this dough because it's a lot of hard work of spreading the dough again and again. To give more layers, we have to fold it again and freeze it again so that the layers are going to make the patty crispy. Now I've taken a cup, or you can also take a cutter, a round cutter, or if you like a square cutter, you can make the patties into square form. I'm gonna make the patties into a circle form. So I'm gonna take out these circles and place it aside. And this is gonna be a little sticky, so to make it less sticky, you can place some oil onto it. And now I'm going to fill these circles with the stuffing or the mixture we have made already, we have ready. And now I'm going to place it into it well with the help of a spoon. But first, with the help of a brush, I'm going to spread some egg mixture that we have made before, we have ready before, with egg and milk onto the patty mixture, onto the dough. Now I'm going to spread it well. You can also take a spoon or a brush, whatever you like, you can spread it with the help of that. Now I'm going to place my mixture, my stuffing into it. You can also make the beef stuffing. I have made like the chicken stuffing. You can also make vegetable stuffing, whatever you like. Now I'm going to place the other lid or the other circle onto the first circle, and that's the patties are going to be ready. Now I'm going to spread or like brush the egg wash again onto that patty circle, and that's the part when we're going to place this into an oven. Our patties are about to be done. All we need to just bake them, and that's completely done. So like for baking, I've taken a tray, I've placed some oil onto it, and I'm gonna place these patties onto it so that the patties does not stick on the plate. I've placed some oil, spread some oil onto it. I'm gonna place these patties onto the plate, or you can also place a aluminium sheet onto the plate so that the mixture or the plate does not get dirty. So I'm going to set the temperature of oven for 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to wait for 40 to 45 minutes, and then our patties are completely done. Now you can see these are so crispy and tasty, and you can see the color of these patties look so golden and brown and yummy. And once you're gonna eat these patties, you're absolutely going to love it. As a hard work, after every hard work, there is something tasty. So eat it, share it with your friends and your family, and do try this recipe. And let me know in comment section below that if you like this recipe or not. Try this with ketchup, sauce, mayonnaise, or whatever you like. Even if you like raita, you can eat it with that. Till then, goodbye.